Hey everybody, TC here from TC's Bunch of Stuff, and welcome back. Episode 4 of Raft Mechanic Survival. While you were away, or while I was away, however you want to look at it, made my way back to the Mechanic Station Island because I wanted to make myself a cookbot so we can make some tasty burgers. Let me see, what else has happened? Alright, so I finally found a queen bee and made myself a beehive, or an apiary to be more precise. So that is a huge plus because now I can get a steady but slow supply of beeswax. And when I came back to this island, I found another queen bee, so I made a second one. And beeswax is so important because to make your own component kits requires beeswax. So now with a steady supply of beeswax, I can make component kits up the yin-yang, which is awesome. Okay. Yeah, another thing I've done is I've finally attached the catch nets properly with a piston. So now whenever I'm stopped, I can raise them up out of the water and they are not in any danger from sharks. It adds a little weight to the front, but I'm okay with that. I've also made a couple of the glass tubes, so now I have a complete circuit for the craft bot. So anything that goes in the output chest can now be accessed from the input. Yeah, it's been a while and I've been doing a lot of grinding. We have more water purifiers now. I built a fuel storage container as well as an engine for the propellers, which is what we're doing in this episode. That is the main focus on this episode, is creating the propellers. So I've created this sort of loop of platforms in the back that'll protect the propellers while running. But while we're stationary, the propellers are going to be lifted out of the water by pistons. And yep, I've been cooking up some fish. So my friend Andy joined me for a while between episodes, and I showed him the fishing, and he just kind of went crazy with the fishing. he got a ton of fish. Yeah, so he just kept fishing. So I've been slowly working on getting them cooked up. Alright, so it has been a while since I built my little raising engine mechanism, so might be a little slow, and I will try to edit out any boring parts. I've been trying to grow some corn so we can feed it to the cows. I forgot to save some corn the first time I was on this island. So when I did find a cow, I didn't have anything to feed it. Okay, so it's getting to be nighttime, so I will sleep through that and fast forward that for you. Another thing I've done is added a couple more sails just to try to get some more speed, because adding those extra platforms in the back slowed us down quite a bit. But that will be moot by the end of this episode, because we will be under motor power. Okay, so now there's daytime. Let me stick this raft on a lift so we can work on the engines. Got a nice big flat spot right here. There we go. Alright, so the way I like to do it, let's put some stuff in my inventory here. So we got the pistons, and we're gonna need, well, we're gonna need the propellers eventually, but let's start with the frame first. Let me see. I think I'm gonna want a couple of those. Gonna have to make another one unless I got it somewhere else. What's in here? Okay, there's the second one. There we go. And a couple of these. Okay. So we're going to put one piston here, and the other piston, yeah, I'll put the other piston there. Now, I may be mistaken, but I think this opening is big enough for what I'm doing. I want to do 7 propellers, and we'll need +1 on either side. So this is 4, 8, 10. Yeah, so that will be big enough. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so on top of here, I'm going to put one of those. I mean, I could just use a block. You know what? Let's do that. Let's use a block. What have I got for good blocks? Do I have any metal 3 left? Nothing in there. Oh, there's another propeller. Nothing in there. I get some metal 2. I could make some more metal 3. Okay, yeah, I don't see any more metal 3 anywhere. Let's, we don't need a lot. Let's just do, like, for now, 2 stacks. I want this to be as protected as possible. There we go. It gives us 20 blocks. I think that should be enough. So put one there, there we go. Alright, now that allows me to build on top of it. I can do like a platform that raises up. That would be cool. Alright, so I'm trying to remember how I do this. Because what you want is you want the center of the propeller to be like, you know, below water when it's in the down position. So I'm thinking this here. There, yeah, that's right. Okay, and that. No, that's not correct. Because I need the steering. Forgetting about the steering. So we got this and this. And they really don't have to be pipe pieces. It's just kind of what I envisioned in my mind. So that and that. And then we need... How much is this space in between? Because those are 3. Okay, that's 4. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I moved those platforms back 1 notch, which gives me a nice odd width in here. That will have to be welded. So let's grab the weld tool. Okay, and that's what you need the weld tool for, because whenever you work with pistons, doubled up pistons like that, you need to weld the portion in between. Alright, so that is the support structure. That's good. So now we just need a bearing. I got bearings right here. Oops. Okay, so let's raise this up. So we're going to put a bearing right there. That's for the steering. And then we need one of the T-pieces, like so. And that needs to be positioned just like that. Excellent. So then we got 2 more long pipes. And these fat long pipes are 3 units long. Okay, and then elbow facing down. There we go. Same thing over here. There we go. And you can kind of see how this is going. So the stack of propellers is going to be in between this section here, and this will rotate left and right to give us our steering. Oh, need to go down. Because I need to see... I don't remember the diameter of these. Alright, so... yeah, we got a... basically a radius of 3 units, kind of like 3.5, but there's a non-collision zone on the very end of the propeller tips. So we need to come down I don't have any more of those long ones. Okay, so I need a couple of the long ones. That gives us 3, and then I got 2 more short, so that's perfect. That'll give us the 4 units. And that'll put the propellers nicely below the surface of the water. There we go. Let's grab that. And raise this up again. So we put the long ones there, and then the short ones on the end of those. And of course the elbows, one on either side. And then 2 bearings. Okay. And grab the propeller, and we'll start the stack. Okay, I need the rest of the propellers now. And an interesting thing, whenever you have construction on a lift like this, anything hanging below will pass through the surface of the world without collision. That actually gives you an interesting mechanic where if you wanted to look below the surface, you could stick a toilet on the, or, you know, any kind of seat on the end of a long pole and send yourself below the surface. When mining nodes, sometimes there's pieces left over underneath the ground, and you can get those leftover pieces using that method. Alright, so let's grab... I don't need the bearings anymore. What I need is these. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So let's raise this back up. Now, I usually put one on this side and then weld the two together, but I wanted to try and see if it would automatically weld if I just build them all from one end. I think that did. I think that automatically welded. Nope. It put the bearing on the end, but it did not weld the two together. Okay, so we'll just take this, and now it's all welded together, and we get one continuous stack. Now, when you hook up the engines, you can just power just one bearing, or you can hook them both up. You just got to make sure they're spinning in the right direction. Probably just do one bearing, just to keep it simple. I don't think there's any benefit to having two bearings driven on either end of the shaft. I don't think that adds anything. I could be wrong. And you're welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so let's take a look at our wiring situation. Okay, so I got the gasoline container filled, and I have it connected to the engine, and I have the engine connected to the seat. And now we need the engine connected to the bearings, or at least one bearing. And that should be the correct direction, so you can see we're, from this view, we're going counterclockwise, and if we look at the fins on the propellers, they're twisted such that counterclockwise rotation will propel us forward. So that should be correct. The other thing we need to do is connect the seat to the steering bearing right there. And if we turn... Yeah, I think that's correct. I don't think we have to reverse that, because that's going to... When I turn right, it should turn this counterclockwise from this view, which will push the butt that way, which will make us go right. Okay, so that should be correct. The other thing we need is to control those pistons, which I'm going to connect it to the same logic gate. If you're not familiar with logic gates, this is a logic gate right here. So the switch, which is it that one right there? Yeah, I think it's this one right here. Number 1 switch is connected to the logic gate. Then the logic gate is connected to the piston. And the logic gate is set to NAND, which is not AND. It's basically the negative of AND. So, which means that anytime the switch is not thrown, it's active. Which means that with the switch off, the piston would be extended. Does that make sense to you? So basically, we're going to do the exact same thing to the engine assembly. That and that. You want both pistons connected simultaneously. There we go. And now we set the piston values. In this case, we're just going to go max. I upgraded them to level 2. I may go even higher in the future. But let's just see how this works the way it is. That is pretty much everything. Like I said, I may add a platform on this that raises up in the future. Maybe. Who knows? I do want to add something to stop you from falling in there, though. And you know what? I have a bunch of extra net block, right? Yeah, I got a ton of extra net block. So let's use that. And I only got 2 of those. I kind of wanted to use a lightweight material, but I don't want to use net block on everything because it looks terrible if it's not like framed in with something else. I could make more of that. I could make more of the extruded metal. Although I'm not the pattern I'm not too fond of for what I'm doing right now. There really isn't much else that's lightweight that has a nice pattern, other than plastic maybe. But plastic is really weak. It's only got a durability of 2. At least extruded has a durability of 4. Alright, let's do extruded. I'll make 4 more stacks, plus the 2 that I already have. That should be enough, I think. Okay, so we got some of that, and I think that might be enough. Alright, so we're just gonna do like yeah, let's just go out to that edge. And then actually, is that gonna, yeah, that's gonna interfere with the gas tank. Alright, so these pistons are set for 9 units. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can only go up 8 units, so we should probably move the gas can back a couple. We'll just have to rewire it. That's not a big deal. Alright, so let's rotate that. Yeah, go all the way over there. It doesn't matter. It's not in my way of anything. So we'll just connect that back up to the engine. There we go. Now that's not in the way anymore. Okay. And rotate that. Oops. There we go. And that there, and that to there. And then we're going to fill in the rest with that. There we go. That keeps anybody from accidentally falling in the hole. I'll probably make this even wider in the back eventually. But for now, I think we're good. Okay, let's keep cooking these fish. So, what do I got this engine set to? Max speed. Might be a little too much to do, to be honest. Let's drop it down 2 for now. And let's put this baby in the water and see how she goes. Wait a minute, let me sleep first. God, it's always nighttime. There we go. Alright. Give you guys some light so you can see. So what I want to do is just get it out of the interior of the earth here. There we go. And you can see the pistons automatically extend, which is nice because of the logic gate. So now we're going to just grab that. bring it over to the water. It's easier to place it when there's like a rock structure, but you can go all the way to the bottom. The only risk is that depending on how your raft is balanced, it may actually flip over. So let's just put this where we can. Actually, you know, I can go up here. That looks good. There we go. Sploosh. Okay. And let's test functionality, shall we? Alright, I want to zoom out so you guys can see everything happening. And that was switch number 1. Nope, switch number 1's the sails. There we go. Switch number 2. Okay. Alright, so there you go. They get the catch nets in the water. You get the propellers in the water. Engine's all hooked up. And away we go. And the steering is a little heavy on the steering. And I think I need to turn down the engine maybe 1 or 2 notches. Oh, that is awesome. We're moving now, baby. I think I'm gonna make some more platforms too, give us some more flotation in the back. But that is awesome. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the steering too. And so, oh god, yeah. So let's turn the speed down a little bit. I don't want it too slow. But the main thing is the angle. Let's drop it down a little bit here. I want 15. Come on, come on. God, my mouse is so touchy. Oh, I just had it. Damn it. Alright. I don't know, can you like hit right and left arrows maybe? No. Okay. Alright, we'll try that. And like I said, I wanted to turn the engine down 1, maybe 2. Let's try 2 for now. See if that's a little better. And yeah, fish is cooking. Good. For platforms, oh, I got a bunch of plastic on me. Excellent. Okay, so let's do 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, let's do like 8 more platforms. That'll be good. Collect that. Cook another one. Okay. Collect that. Do I have any seeds on me? I got tomato seeds. I can plant some more tomatoes. That's fine. There we go. And the water, I think, is in this one. Yes, the water's in this one. So grab another full stack. There we go. And we'll get these going again. There we go. And fish. Excellent. Always something to do on a raft. Okay, so definitely going to keep the beeswax going, but I think I'm going to stop growing the corn just for now. Because we got quite a bit. But there is no corn seed, it's just corn, so I want to make sure I don't use all my corn. I'm going to keep a stack of, you know what, let's just keep 5 for now, because they multiply quick when you grow them. Inventory's getting full. Alright, let's put some stuff away. Put that up there. Wow. You can't put the cooked fish in the fridge? I think that was a mistake. That was a mistake, I think. That's a food item. That should go in the fridge. You know what? Let's grab some of that corn. Get ourselves some milk. That was over here. Oh, before I go, let's get these going here on reinforced. There we go. I know there's a cow, or at least there was a cow on this island. Hopefully it's still there. There she is. Hey there, Betsy. Okay. Thank you, Bessie, for the milk. Just want to take a peek, make sure nothing else has... Oh, we got the bees again. Oh, and oh my gosh, 2 more queen bees. Are you kidding me? I had to sit on the trader island for... I don't even know how many in-game days before I finally got... You know what? I got all this stuff I can just grow. I'm not going to bother collecting it. Yeah, you know, I think I'm good on storage. I'll just leave those lockers there. Okay. So, yeah, we're done on this island for now. I could cut down trees. I planted all these trees. But I'm good on wood for now. I'll just leave those there. I can come back to them later. What am I looking at? Why is my raft upside down? How did my raft end up upside down? Are you kidding me? It was sitting perfectly level. Okay, this is weird. Right? Am I right about that? Is this weird or is this not weird? This is weird, right? My raft just suddenly turns upside down. I'm at a loss. I am at a loss. All right. Now that that glitch is taken care of. Is this thing sitting crooked or is it sitting straight? It looks straight to me. It looks level. It looks straight. Why did it end up upside down? Somebody please tell me. Yeah, I am completely confused. And I could have sworn I started the second beehive. Am I like in the Twilight Zone here? There's some weird stuff happening that I mean, look at the fish. What that fish isn't supposed to be sitting like that. It's supposed to be sitting like that. Oh my god, some weird stuff is happening here. I have never seen that kind of glitch in this game before. I've played this game like close to a dozen times. Okay, yeah. I'm very confused. Okay, so, you know, while my sanity is hanging by a thread here, let's continue. Yep, I can't believe I found 2 queen bees in one hive in one go. That's like... And I thought I used all the corn. Did I not use all the corn on the cow? Wow. Stuff is happening here. Stuff is happening, and it's a little disconcerting. Okay. Okay. Just gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. Okay, yeah. I'm just slowly losing my mind. Don't mind me. Let's get the platforms in place here before some other strange thing happens. I kind of want to put these in the front, to be honest, because I want to kind of widen it out and maybe make it a little more stable. So let's just do this. We'll put a couple on each side. Yeah, because there is a lot of weight hanging off the front of this thing. But like I said, it's sitting level. There's no reason why it should have flipped over. Ugh, my mind is confused. Pardon me while I compute. Alright. You know what? Let's put it behind us. Let's just head to the island we were supposed to head to. Alright, so logbook. Vegetables for trader. Let's set that waypoint. Because I have grown all the veggies we need for the trader. Everything looks good. Yeah, I do not see like any left or right bias to speak of. I do not know what caused that boat to... Okay, no, don't think about it. Just put it behind us. Alright, let's go. So there's our destination, and we're going to put the engine in the water. Looking good, and let's see how she goes now. Alright, we're still a little hot and heavy, but I mean, we look pretty stable. So let's oh, going pretty good. We ought to get there in no time. Sailing takes me away to where I'm going. Yeah, I could go even gentler with the steering. Still pretty aggressive with the steering. Hey, you can see the collectionettes are doing their job nicely. Picking up all kinds of stuff. And I can see the fuel level on the fuel tank, which is nice. Yeah, I think I might stop at this island right here and see what I can find. There we go. Alright, so let's get our inventory emptied out, best of my abilities. I don't know why they're always so angry, you know? Ooh, component kit. I mean, they're robots, you know? They shouldn't have emotions. Alright, let's head on up and try not to get killed. Ooh, blueberry. I'm not doing a permadeath run, but still, I'd like to try not to get killed. Aha! You like really stuck, or are you just pretending to be stuck? Oh, he was really stuck. Okay. Ooh, we got two. Oh, he tagged me. Ah. Gotcha. Come on. Ow! You tagged me again. Oop! I walked over the railing. You coming down, or do I have to go up and get you? I guess I gotta go up and get him. I didn't think I fell that far. There you are. Gotcha. Okay. nothing. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, component kit. Oh. There we go. More component kits. I don't hear any more robots. Is that the only ones here? I know there's nothing up here, but I just like breaking all the hay for some reason. Oh. Oh, another component kit. Now, will it... Ow. Come on. Will there be a gold chest? Not looking good. Is there any chest? Oh, man. I feel like I got gypped. I think I can reach the water from here. Nope. Ooh, barrel. Couple of barrels. I got some component kits anyway. That was good. Okay, don't want to waste too much time swimming around. This video's already getting long. I at least want to get to the packing station before I finish this video. Wow. That was definitely a good idea, upgrading that engine to level 5. It is really efficient. Okay, so if you've never used these nets before, you just look at them. You can either open the thing like a chest and grab it that way. Or you can just hit U. Alright, let's continue on to our destination. Video's already running a little long, so... Alright, there we go. Alright, so here's the packing station island. There we go. Okie dokie. So, let me see. What I need is the extra chest right here. We need the pump. And there's a couple of different ways to do this. The simplest way is to just use a button. So, we'll do that. Oh, I need some scrap metal. Do I have any scrap metal? Oh, I got the scrap metal. There we go. Okay. So, button. So that's the simplest way. You can also use logic gates and a timer, which I already have a timer. Could do that. Let me see. A couple of logic gates, timer we already have. That works as well. Okay, we got the switch, we got the button, we got the timer, and a couple of logic gates. Okay, there we go. And we'll grab some, you know what, let's grab some metal blocks. There we go. Put these plastic ones away. We don't need this right now. We don't need that. Oh, I already have some metal blocks. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think we're good. The last thing we need, of course, is our vegetables. So if we look at our log, we can see we need 2 crates of carrots and 2 crates of red beets. And a crate is made up of 10. So, oh, I need that one. There we go. So, carrots and red beets. There we go. I'll make sure there's no robots hanging around. Okie dokie. And I'm just going to build a little frame to set the crate on here. So let's do approximately like that. That should be good, I think. And if I remember correctly, oops. I think it was 2. It was 2 units for the legs. I think that was correct. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, so we need our chest, and that's gonna sit like that. Is that the height? We'll find out in a minute. I can always flip it around. Yeah, that's the correct height. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so we need the pump. Yeah, and that's going to shoot out. So to do the logic gate thing, we can do that pretty easy. And we're going to wire that into that, that into that, and that back to that. And I'm going to set the timer. And then one of these needs to be, what is it, a NOR? That's kind of slow. Let's just do like, yeah, that's a good speed. Alright, so 5 ticks. That'll be good. Okay. And what we're going to do then is get our veggies. Alright, so we got beets on the second one. And we're going to stick that close as we can. It's not perfect, because you're either going to be slightly to the left or slightly to the right. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put just a constraining, so it can't move around no matter what. And then we'll stick the beets. I'll get both of those. Okay, and you can see now this is opened up. So we know it's ready to receive, and this is in the front direction. So the last thing is just hook up pretty much any one of these to the pump. And like I said, you can also do that with just a button and manually push it. And you will get the 2 crates. Wonderful. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unwire that so that it doesn't automatically start shooting. And we need to do the carrots now. Which is this one. There we go. And again, I'm going to constrain it. And these blocks I'm going to leave here permanently, so the next time I come back, I can put it back exactly where it was. Alright, and carrots go in there. And we can see it's ready to receive. Oops, sorry. And there we go. All 4 crates. Okay. And what I'm going to do is actually leave... I'm going to leave the base here. But I'm going to take everything else. Yeah, so that'll be here for the next time. Okay, now a trick you can use to move these, because you can pick it up, but walking with it is real slow, right? You could also, well, I attached that one to the ground, but you can also kind of beat them around to get where you want to go. But that's pretty slow too. So this is what I like to do. Just take some kind of block, and we're going to make a pole, something like that. And we're going to grab our weld tool. And these, as long as they're not attached to the ground, you can weld them. So we're going to grab this. They don't have to be right side up. I'm just kind of weird like that. Okay. Why? I literally just put one in that direction. Why would you change directions on me? Okay, and we do the same thing there, and we weld them all in a line. Really don't get scrap mechanics sometimes. I mean, is it because I picked it up upside down? Is that why? You would think it would just put it in the right direction, you know what I mean? Okay, so now they're all welded together in one unit. And we can just take those back. And I'm going to go about halfway there. And we're going to make another pole. And now we're going to take the whole stack at once. Good enough. And we'll make one more pole right next to the boat. And if I was thinking ahead, I would have put the poles there as I was walking over. And there we go. Okay. Now the last thing we're going to do, I'm pretty sure these can't be destroyed by the shark. I guess we'll find out, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, instead of putting them on my raft, because they're really heavy and they weigh you down a lot, I'm going to attempt to weld them to the back of the raft so they're kind of half floating. And let's give that a try. That's probably going to mess up my steering, to be honest. I've never tried it this way before. I usually just stick them on the raft and deal with the extreme weight. But let's try this out. This is something I wanted to try for a while. So, drop the motor in the water. Let's back it up. Alright, so we need to set our logbook back to the trader. There we go. Alright. Back it up, and then we're going to go forward. Yeah, definitely slowed down my steering, because now we have all that mass behind. But that's okay. We got the whole ocean. We can do it. We can make it happen. Oh, come on. Yeah, this definitely messes with the steering. Alright, one more time. I think we got it. I'll wait for it to... There we go. I think that should be good. Alright, so there we go. Could probably up the engine one more, but this is fine. We are definitely tail heavy. I probably should have welded like 2 on each side in the front. That probably would have been better. That's alright. We'll get there. Okay. We made it to the Trader Island. I think I'm going to call this episode here. And in the next episode, we'll bring these crates to the trader and see what is next on the list. So, thank you for joining me once again. I hope to be reading some comments. That would be awesome. And if you liked what we're doing here, you should throw me a like. I really like that. Alright, So have a good one. We'll see you next time.